past approached things like on-site training and also remote coaching?
Yeah, so on site, I usually have myself and my assistant coach. We have Overwatch and or Rocket League at the same time. So he'll take over Overwatch and I'll take over Rocket League. But I'm usually managing two teams at a time in Rocket League, so six kids, all on one row or two rows separate from each other. So I'm going back and forth walking. Same with Overwatch is usually he's on there two different setups. He has to go from one team, gold team, to red team, and we're just behind him with a wireless headset. If we can't use our own personal setups at our homes to be in the game lobby with them, usually like for Valorant, we're in the coaching role for them so we can spectate in game with them. We're usually on a Discord call on our phones or on our laptops, just having the kids share screens. But usually it's just like one kid can share a screen, so we watch one POV.
What type of tools did you look at before landing on Game Lens? Did you find anything else that was ticking boxes for you?
Google Chrome has a screen share one that we tried, but that one was just extremely laggy and was not up to par with anything. The one we had to download on our computers was just such a long setup, and I couldn't get every high school kid to download it on his PC and then set it up. It was just a whole long
Yeah.
process. So we tried other ones. So that's why we just stuck to in-game spectating. But even then, we only see one perspective. We had to flip back through perspectives, and we missed something.
What improvements have you seen with your players in terms of their performance, the dynamics on the team, the communication? Like, what's Game Lens helped change about that?
So a lot of them have been like, okay, this has actually made a lot of things easier for our VOD review. So let's keep using it. So now it's ingrained into us every time we get on. I send them a link and then they log into the link and everything. So it's helped them, really realize like, hey, I can make mistakes now and be more open about them. It's like coach can see them no matter what. So stop lying about them because he can see the mistakes. So just be honest about it, as well as it's helped our improvement because we're able to actually dig down into the little mistakes that's causing us to lose championships. We're one of the top teams in the state of Texas for Valorant, and we consistently have to keep placing third and second place. We can never beat this one team, these two teams in Texas, and we're trying to figure out why. So this really helps us get down to the nitty gritty of like, here's the little mistakes we're making. If we can change this, maybe we can actually flip the script this year and win a state championship and stop placing third place all the time. So I think it's
Yeah.
really going to help us in May when we go to state in San Antonio, that you'll really start seeing those changes from fall to spring because we started using Game Lens more and showing them all the little details that they're actually messing up on. So then they'll quit to make those mistakes and quit creating a habit of, being like, overextending, over peaking, using utilities the wrong way.
How's using Game Lens now like changed the way that you coach then?
So it's helped remotely as well as for new coaches as well. So we can see all screens perspectives on one web browser tab on our laptops without having to download Valorant, have to download League, have to be in there. Because I've tried to get him into like a Valorant game before, and his laptop just can't get into the game to see it. And when you do
Yeah.
Discord, he just can't. It's just laggy on Discord. You can coach them through just a web browser and not have to be on Discord, not have to get in the game with him. I get to actually see everyone's perspective. So I'm like, hey, what happened here? And I go back and look at everyone's screens. I can tell that one player is out of position on Valorant or he overextended on Valorant when we would have missed that originally because we get to see every little detail all at once.